Hey, I'm Jim. Do you want to know what life is like in your 60s? This video tells you how you and your body change during your 60s. It's based on my experience and the article, What to Expect in Your 60s, from Compass by WebMD's Healthy Aging Guide. I'm 66, and this is what life is like for me right now. Anyway, this video is a listenable talking head video that tells you what you can expect podcast style, which means you don't have to watch it. You can simply listen while you get stuff done, or not. You can watch it or use it as ASMR and let it put you to sleep. The topics I'm going to cover are happiness and these health topics: cancer risks, hearing loss, weight creep. That's a big one for me. Skin changes, heart troubles, brain power, vision, bones and joints, sleep quality, rising blood pressure, bladder control, immunity, and teeth. Future topics include existential crisis, feeling lost, regrets, financial fear, age discrimination, work, death prep, and stress. So be sure to subscribe and hit the bell if you're interested in those. So I'm Jim. I'm 66 years old, and I wish I had this video before I turned 60. A happier decade? Surveys show that aging and happiness often form a U-shaped curve. The line dips slowly from your youth to your middle years, then rises in your 40s and 50s. I would say that that's pretty much my experience. About 1 in 3 people in their 60s say they're very happy, slightly more than those under 35. And I could say that I am very happy. Life probably taught you to savor good times and know that bad times will pass. But your golden decade can bring new challenges like health or money worries and the deaths of loved ones. Well, I've always had money worries, and I've seen a lot of people die. But now I know that they can't supersede health. Health is first, and I think that happiness is relative. To each their own. For me, I was afraid of old age, but I find that I've never been happier as long as I stay in the moment. But my mind never wants to live in the present. It's always in the past or in the future. So to stay happy, I practice bringing it back to the present. And I've gotten really good at this because I know that if my mind is in the past, I suffer from guilt, or remorse, or shame. And if my mind is in the future, I suffer from fear and dread. The past is history. The future is a mystery. Today is a gift. That's why they call it the present. But of course, 66 is in the young old age category. So take that with a grain of low salt. Because right now, I'm healthy and my real worries are few. But that's not something that I've earned. It's not something that I'm entitled to. It's grace. Things have just worked out that way for me for the moment. And I know it. Your experience may vary. We are all on our own journey. And I'm convinced that I have a connection to a loving presence in my life. Call it grace or providence or God. I don't know what to call it, but it is beyond words. But when I pray, and I pray to it, whatever it is, there's only one thing for me to say, and that is thank you. Today, I'm finally free from the angst and desires of youth. I don't care what people think of me. My libido is gone, and I don't want it back because losing it is the best thing that ever happened to me, and probably womankind. Now let's talk about health. But first, would you please kindly help me feed the YouTube algorithm and support my work with a like, a share, and subscribe and hit the notification bell? As a token of my appreciation for your attention, here's a cute kitten video by the talented Artem Shutkin to give you a happy little dopamine hit. First up, let's talk about cancer risks. According to WebMD, if you ever find out you have cancer, you're most likely to get the news in your 60s. Half of breast cancers are diagnosed at age 61 or older. For colon cancer, the median age is 68. Older age is what's most likely to raise your odds of having all types of cancer. So get your recommended screenings. Ask your doctor how often you should go in for a mammogram, colonoscopy, or prostate tests. As for me, I'm pretty vigilant about cancer screening. I've had several colonoscopies since I was in my 40s, and a few times they removed polyps. Katie Couric raised my awareness about the importance of this when, after her first husband Jay Moynihan died of colon cancer in 1997 at the young age of 41. She went on a heartfelt campaign to raise awareness nationwide about cancer screening and early detection, which inspired a nationwide increase in screenings, which was known as the Couric effect. So thank you, Katie, for saving so many lives. Jay didn't die in vain. But personally, my vigilance hasn't stopped with colonoscopies. Being fair-skinned and also having spent way too much time in the sun, I also get checked regularly for skin cancer. I actually had basal cell carcinoma once on my driver's side arm, which they removed with Mohs surgery. I always wonder whether it was from resting my arm on the open window driving to the beach in my youth. Today, I don't go to the beach unless it's early morning or late evening or night. I love the beach, but I had to give it up. I wear long sleeve white shirts and a wide brim hat, and sometimes long pants in the hot weather, and when I'm out on the trail. Next up, hearing loss. According to WebMD, 4 out of 10 Americans in their 60s have trouble hearing. It's one of the most common conditions of aging. Hair cells in your inner ear naturally die off as you get older. Infections, heart conditions, stroke, head injury, or certain medications also can erode your hearing. Yet 80% of people who may benefit from hearing aids don't wear them. Even most of those who do wait more than 10 years on average before they get help. That reminds me, I've actually got a referral to a hearing test from my primary care physician that I haven't followed up on yet. I seem to be having more issues with this, but I'm not sure if it's hearing loss, because today we talk to a lot of people from all over the world whose second language is English. We have to dialogue with all kinds of accents and speech patterns. And I've got earbuds on practically 24/7. So personally, I need to follow up on this one. And that also reminds me, health is first. And I noticed that maintaining it is taking up way more of my time these days. But it's the number one priority. So when I'm in doubt about what to do first on my list, I remember that health is first, and that helps me prioritize. That's why I'm out here getting some exercise. This is not only physical exercise, it's also psychological and emotional exercise, because it's beautiful out here. I'm very lucky to be here right now. Next up, this is a big one for me, weight creep. Now, getting older does not have to equal putting on the pounds, although it does for me. That's easy for WebMD's young writer to say. Yes, your metabolism, how quickly your body burns calories, often slows as you age. But a poor diet and lack of exercise probably are bigger reasons why the number on your scale climbs higher in your 60s. So get active, build more fat, burn muscles, and watch what you eat, because you can't out-exercise a bad diet. This is something that I struggle with. I grew up with the food pyramid in America, using food as a coping mechanism. I struggle with carb and sugar addiction, emotional eating, and snack attacks. This is my second biggest health challenge right now. The first is stress, which triggers the eating. The core issue seems to be my temperament, but I don't have this one solved yet. I'm considered overweight. I have belly fat, a gut, and I've been gaining weight for about 8 months now. And according to Google Search Labs, obesity is linked to a wide range of health conditions, including heart disease, type 2 diabetes, high blood pressure, certain cancers, and sleep apnea. Additionally, obesity can increase the risk of osteoarthritis, gallbladder disease, and fatty liver disease. Take heart disease, for example. I recently found out that I have coronary artery disease, or CAD. Obesity increases the risk of heart attacks and stroke due to the buildup of plaque in the arteries. Well, I can attest to that, having just had 2 stents inserted in my descending anterior left coronary artery. But I'm not out of the woods yet. Stents don't cure the disease, and if I don't change, the disease will kill me. How? Heart failure, excess weight can strain the heart, leading to weakened heart muscles and difficulty pumping blood. Atrial fibrillation, an irregular heartbeat that can increase the risk of stroke or cardiac arrest or sudden cardiac death. And I've been hearing stories for years about men who were in great shape suddenly keeling over from out of nowhere. I also have atrial fibrillation, and my cardiologist has scheduled a test for me for sleep apnea to try to figure out if that might be the cause. Skin changes.
During your 60s, your first 2 layers of skin, the epidermis and dermis, thin and flatten out. Your skin turns drier and itchier and may look like crepe paper or tissue, but maybe you won't care if you're like me. I just don't care. Wrinkles, age spots, creases, and bruises become more noticeable. Your sweat glands also get less active. That means you might not sweat as much, but wounds on your skin may take longer to heal.
I've noticed changes in my skin for decades, particularly after a day in the sun. I constantly see keratoses pop up and sometimes go away and then pop up again. And age spots appear. And my skin has definitely become drier and itchier, especially on my hands and calves. But one cool thing about my old skin these days is I don't have acne anymore. And mosquitoes seem to be repulsed by me.
Heart troubles. Oh, okay. By the way, 66 is considered young old. This is the best it's going to be in your old age. Your mid-60s and beyond are a prime time for a heart attack. I guess they were looking for it, my doctor. Your mid-60s and beyond are a prime time for a heart attack, stroke, or heart failure. Heart disease is the #1 cause of death for Americans. You can't undo the natural toll that comes with aging, but you can do a lot to keep your ticker healthier. Don't smoke and limit salt, sugar, and saturated fats. Okay, that's what I gotta work on. Salt and sugar mostly, and saturated fats from meats and dairy. Gotta cut out the dairy. Aim for half an hour of walking, yoga, swimming, or other active moving each day. That's what I'm doing right now. I am out here on the trail.
This one caught me by surprise recently. I felt fine. I felt strong. I was doing physical therapy, strength training, hiking, mountain climbing, and rock scrambling like I'm doing right now. I'm up here rock scrambling. And yet, I have CAD. My heart felt strong and I had no symptoms except my doctor thought I did.
Brain power. Many people in their 60s start to notice that their minds aren't quite as sharp as before. It may take you longer to recall names and facts, recognize patterns, or solve problems. This mental decline continues as you age. Oh, great. On the upside, your vocabulary, knowledge, and long-term memory likely will stay stable. Okay, so that's good. Vision. By age 65, you have a 1 in 3 chance of having eye diseases like cataracts, dry eye, or glaucoma that hamper your vision. My last eye exam, the optometrist, the sunlight's really pretty right now. I'm in the golden hour. The sun's about to come down. My last eye exam, the doctor said I was she was starting to see signs of early glaucoma. One of the biggest threats is age-related macular degeneration, which destroys a central part of your vision you need to read or drive. Get your eyes checked every year, even if you don't notice a problem. Most eye diseases don't cause pain, but they can be treated if caught early. Okay? I just had an eye exam, so bones and joints. Aging and not moving enough can turn your body creaky. I need to move more. Watch out for weak muscles and achy joints that snap and pop. I got that in my shoulder. Ask your doctor if calcium and vitamin D supplements may strengthen your bones. If you're a woman, get a bone scan at 65 for osteoporosis. The brittle bone disease. Men should talk to their doctors to see if osteoporosis screening is right for them. Sleep quality. Even in your 60s, you still need 7 to 9 hours of slumber every night, but a good snooze can be harder to come by as you age. Your body makes and releases less of the sleep hormone melatonin. I've actually been taking a lot of melatonin before I go to sleep. So your body releases less of sleep hormone melatonin, and that can keep you from falling and staying in deep, restful sleep. Daytime naps throw things off too. I just had a 2-hour daytime nap today. Should be a good night.
Rising blood pressure. Over the years, fatty deposits build up in the walls of your arteries like a clogged drain. On top of that, narrowing your large arteries stiffen with age, a condition called arteriosclerosis. The extra force makes your blood pressure go up. Your readings can be dangerously high, but you may not have any symptoms. But hypertension can lead to stroke, blindness, and other serious damage. Bladder control. If you wake often to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night, your age may be to blame. Your bladder tissue isn't as flexible as before, and it holds less pee. Also, urinary incontinence. When you can't hold your bladder or leak urine when you cough or sneeze, gets more common in old age.
Oh, something to look forward to there. I have noticed I dribble after I pee now. I have to be careful. Immunity. By your 60th birthday, your body has all but stopped making new T cells, which find and destroy germs and other invaders. So you're less able to avoid infections or to take longer to recover. Vaccines won't pack the same protective punch as before. They want you to take vaccines. You may need a higher dose flu vaccine after 65. Also, add vaccinations for shingles and pneumococcal disease to your to-do list. Both are more likely to strike when you're over 60. Yeah, no thank you. Teeth. Yeah, this was another thing that happened to me this year. I had a tooth pulled. 3 out of 10 people over age 65 have dry mouth, most often as a side effect of medications, but diabetes or other conditions also can cause it. Your chances for having oral cancer during your 60s is almost 4 times higher than for someone 20 years younger. See your dentist regularly. Wow, man. Find a new purpose. When you retire, you don't just leave a job, you enter a new stage in your life. If you do something you find meaningful, you'll be happier and healthier. Volunteer at a hospital or library. Take part in projects at your house of worship. Tutor kids who need help in school. Care for animals in a shelter. Help assemble gift boxes for soldiers overseas. Long term, this can help both your mind and body. You know, that is excellent advice. But what I've been doing is these videos. I've been experimenting with these videos right now. The right surroundings. Where you live can help set you up for good health. If you want clean air, you have a variety of choices like Melbourne, Florida, Elmira, New York, Pueblo, Colorado, and Salinas, California. You can exercise outdoors amid the mountains of Boulder, Colorado, the seacoast of Portland, Maine, or the sunshine of Tucson, Arizona. Yeah, if you got the money. For top-notch medical care, it can be good to live near Cleveland, Boston, Baltimore, Houston, New York City, or Rochester, Maryland. Rochester, Maine, I think that was. Sorry. Man's a woman's best friend. Dogs give you unconditional love and more. Just 15 minutes with Fido can lower your blood pressure, heart rate, and stress level. Over time, a faithful companion can help cut your cholesterol, fight depression, and keep you active. Having a cat can also help lower your blood pressure and stress levels. I'm allergic to cats. Healthy food. This is what I'm working on. You're more likely to have problems linked to nutrition like weight loss or a lack of certain vitamins as you age. I have the opposite problem. I'm gaining weight. So a balanced diet of protein, fat, and carbs is more important than ever. Cut down on packaged foods because they have lots of salt, which can raise your blood pressure. One good option is to eat like people in Greece and its region. Lots of fruit, veggies, whole grains, and olive oil. Okay? Get out of the house. I've been spending too much time in the house. An active lifestyle can help you be happier, live longer, and lower your chances of some ailments like dementia. Play cards with friends. Travel. I don't have any friends. Travel with a seniors group. I don't have money for that. Reconnect with friends from high school or college. If you have a hobby like reading, knitting, or gardening, join a club that focuses on it. Keep tabs on your health. Regular medical checkups are a must. Your doctor can help you guard against a heart attack or stroke by watching your blood pressure and cholesterol. Timely shots help protect you from the flu and other illnesses. There's those vaccines again. If you're a woman, you need tests for breast and cervical cancers. If you're a man, your doctor can help you decide about a prostate cancer test. Exercise for fun and fitness. Being active not only gives your health a boost, but it also helps you stay independent as you age. Pick something you enjoy so you'll keep doing it. Aerobic exercise like walking, swimming, or dancing can give you more energy and help keep your mind sharp too. Exercises with weights or bands can build your strength. Yoga keeps you flexible. If exercise is new to you, ease into it and check with your doctor first. Behind the wheel. With time, changes in your eyesight, physical fitness, and reflexes can affect how well you can drive. Your safety depends on keeping track. Can you see the road signs clearly? Are you limber enough to turn around and check traffic behind your car? Does traffic confuse you? Your doctor may be able to help with issues like these, and groups like AARP and AAA offer classes to help you measure and beef up your skills. Bone health. If you're a woman, your bones need a boost. The changes in your hormones after menopause can make them more brittle, a condition called osteoporosis. To fight that, make sure your diet gives you plenty of calcium. The bone's key building block. Good sources include broccoli, spinach, and low-fat or non-fat milk and yogurt. When you reach 65, have your doctor check your bones and a DEXA test, D-E-X-A, a low-dose X-ray. Osteoporosis can be an issue for men too, but there are no formal screening guidelines. Stimulate your mind. Your brain needs exercise, just like your body. Read, do puzzles, play a musical instrument. or pick up an old hobby. Take a class in a subject you're curious about, like cooking or computers. Use your creative side, which is what I'm trying to do right now, through things like painting and gardening. These can help your brain stay healthy too. For example, an acting course may boost your memory and your problem solving. That sounds like fun. Get your 40 winks. It may get harder for you to sleep through the night as you get older. Sure is. Guilty. You might need to pee or to shift in bed so a joint stops aching. Guilty. But you can take steps to help. Stop drinking liquids 2 hours before bed. Don't have any caffeine within 8 hours of bedtime. Make your bedroom as dark as possible. During the day, limit your naps to 10 or 20 minutes. I just took like a 2.5 hour nap today, so that's not gonna work today. To help with aches, ask your doctor if you should take a painkiller when you turn in. I'm gonna try to avoid those. Safety around the house. Household accidents become more dangerous as you age. Get non-slip mats for your bathroom, floor and tub. Fix frayed rugs or carpets. Be sure there's plenty of light. Fasten down loose cords. If your home has stairs, put handrails on both sides and put anti-skid strips on the steps. That sounds like a lot of work. Intimacy. Physical changes can make sex fade from your life. Guilty. But you can get the sizzle back. No thanks. First, each of you should talk about your feelings and concerns. Reassure your partner. Reassure your partner that you're still attracted to them. Well, I'm a loner, so I don't have to worry about this, and I don't want to have to worry about this. Hand holding and massages are good ways to reconnect. If there's a physical problem, like erectile trouble, see your doctor. He's got a pill for that. Manage your time well. One of the main joys of retirement is having time on your hands. You can do what you want, when you want. Researchers have found that retirees are happiest when they plan how to spend their time and make the most of it. If you manage it well, that can pay off, even if you don't have lots of time to spare, and it can keep you from being bored. This article goes on forever. Here's one. Is work a 4-letter word? Sure is. Working after you retire can keep your memory and brain power in shape, not to mention your pocketbook. If you enjoyed your old job, do a scaled down version of it. That's an option for professions ranging from bookkeeping to home health to home repair. Or this could be your chance to try that job you always wondered about. Second careers are sometimes the most rewarding. Well, that's an interesting thought. Well, that was the end of that article. That was a long one. So if you're still with me, thank you for watching. And if you like the video, press the like button, comment, share, subscribe, ring the bell. You know, all that stuff. Support the channel. This channel is brought to you by Social Security. So anyway, I'm very fortunate to be alive right now. Oh, be grateful. That would be the biggest advice that I would give someone in their 60s. Be grateful, and be grateful for this moment, because you're not entitled to it. It's a gift, so be grateful for it. And yeah, thanks for watching. Look at that beautiful sunset. Just thought I had to share this. I was done with the video, but man, look at this. Beautiful. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment, share. If you want to help this channel, it would be greatly appreciated. And thank you so much if you made it this far. I hope this video was helpful and enjoyable. And this is why I don't like to tell people about this place. Graffiti. They mess it up, man. I don't even want to tell you where I am. It's too bad. Anyway, thank you for watching. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Ciao for now. Over and out. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, share. I think that, and ring the bell for the YouTube algorithm if you want to encourage the channel. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And until next time, see ya. Ciao for now.